out of 3 sets to reset the bracket, then yeah, it could end up going into like 6 to 10 games and stuff like that, or 2-3 out of 5 sets. And yeah, that's not what we want. We want to get a good, clean 3 out of 5 race here for tonight's grand finals match of the Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament. MetaLow versus Squidman. What do you guys know?
What do we guys know? We know that they will usually start with quick and flash. They're the most, I don't know, consistent stages to start with. Straightforward, not much to talk about. Lasers, I love them. And grab a few A-tanks here and there. Hopefully defeat a boss or two and have a good start of their run. That's all we want. A good start.
How about you, XR? What do you know?
I do know that in the randomizer, we can expect that the Robot Master stage selection will be variable on the start screen, that the weapon behavior will be random except for Buster. The boss weaknesses are randomized, as are the boss AI properties, and what weapon Mega Man picks up from each of the Robot Masters. The location of items 1, 2, and 3 are randomized, as are the enemy types that appear in each stage, as well as the colors. What is not randomized are the behaviors of items 2 and 3, how much damage Mega Man takes from each enemy, the position and function of the Yoku blocks, and the order in which he will face the Wily bosses. Probably one of the more important things is that the location of the E-tanks is not randomized as well.
Times are not signed, but I really think they're on the boss on the same time. So it's Crash. It's really fast Crash, really low jumping, spammy, but he's weak to the Buster.
Yeah, low jumps and spam is very annoying with a Crash fight, but these guys handle it pretty well as they're both out of Quickman stage and work to pick up item 3 early on. So that means, yeah, that means we can have some fun and go to either Woodman or Heatman early. But these guys are going to stick consistent, see if they can find something in Flash. Another stage where it's basically, oh, hey, no pits here, it's relatively safe, and there's an E-tank that is kinda on the way, but it does waste about 6 or 7 seconds if you do actually go get it. Unless, of course, the crash walls are weak to Buster, which we saw MetaLow check. I'm sure Squidman probably checked it as well. I didn't quite see that, and yeah, as you saw, that tank means that, yeah, it will actually waste the time to go get that E-tank. But, you know, randomizer, so it's either, do you go get it for safety? Like you see MetaLow, he's only got like a one or 2 hits left, and he's dead. Squidman's got really good health right now.
So he's gonna take the bonus HP there. And someone in the chat asked, what is the worst stage to start with? From testing purposes, I will say Crash. Crash is probably the worst starting stage. It's you'll see. Crash is a randomized enemy. Because of the randomized enemies, Crash can be absurdly hard. Airman too, but mostly Crash. So MetaLow is most probably the first, like 2 seconds into the boss. Metal is weak to the Buster and give really good RNG to MetaLow.
Yeah, and I don't see any items here. These guys are going to go ahead and take out Flash, and we got our first route divergence. Squidman heading to Bubble, MetaLow going to Wood.
Yep, which would pretty much translate to good wood, since MetaLow can do good wood with Buster only. It's a perfect frame-perfect shot on the ladder, so it's gonna be good wood here. Exertech, what do you think so far?
I think that both players have been, very consistent. A lot of syncs coming out, but with the route divergence, it does give MetaLow the opportunity to possibly execute a zip that Squidman might not be more comfortable with, and could give him some time advantage that will play in later on in the race.
Yeah, Squid is gonna do the pulse buffer, zip, and bubble. So you pulse buffer to a certain point, and you turn left and zip to do that A. Here we go. Simple as that. Both of them are really experienced in this, so I really hope there aren't much issues with the zips. And you see MetaLow on the other side traversing through the stage, actually, on the background, so he's trying to get to the end of the stage and kill himself, which is called a death warp, to spawn on the last checkpoint of the stage.
Yeah, and that foregoes him having to go through the last part of the tree house.
And there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, if you get all the inputs of Goodwood correctly, I'm saving about 12 seconds, 10 to 12 or something like that, maybe 15 at the most, but all depending.
Well, and vanilla is 17 with dog scrolls, but since there are no dog scrolls, yeah, somewhere around there.
Quick
so we have a really easy quick with this annoying flash though. This is slow. So he's now weak to the booster and jumping in water. The physics in water still keep up, so he's gonna jump really high.
Squidman picking up item 2, which MetaLow is going to find at the end of his bubble run. But this could also, well, unless Squidman does execute the a good wood zip, I don't see it saving him too much time, because MetaLow will also have it for his Heatman stage.
He decided to go to Heat. The logic there is having item 3 guarantees you a zip, and item 2 across the lava. Pretty straightforward. We have some TPs here. Nothing too scary. He's doing very well. So he's gonna search for an item 1, or at least quick boomerang to do the zip, while MetaLow still does the bubble zip. Good gameplay from both of them for now, as we see Squidman is preparing for the item 3. Really nice setup. Really clean. GG.
Flawless. So this year in the tournament we had 20 entrants, which is, I think, is that a record for the amount of players we've had?
I don't think so. I think last year we had more. Charlie?
We had 21 last year, so technically just about the same amount, give or take.
Close enough. Close enough.
Close enough, yeah. So both of them are not trying to kill this flash with metal. They're sticking to the booster, it's safe, doesn't lose that much time fishing. So weapon fishing is a big thing. If you don't find a weakness to some boss and you find them hard, you usually want to switch. Like, Squidman is having a real issue right now, but hey, he did it. Nice.
That was a close one. But he made it. Very nice. Yeah, Airman, shout outs to Siberian Bull for saying, you know, he might have been a little bit of a bro, but he wasn't buster susceptible necessarily. He was it took 2 shots or 2 pips every time he shot once with the buster, but the patterns he gave, and as far as his tornadoes were spread out, not exactly the hardest airman to deal with. Squid kind of made me clinch a little bit because he was cutting it kind of close, but hey, he made it through, you know, so that's the important part. And now he goes to air stage.
Yes, Squid's having some trouble staying on that item too. Those PPs keep knocking him off.
Yeah, it's very annoying. The metal guys and the PPs cause tons of lag. And that may be troublesome, but this airman stage is not so scary. Meanwhile, MetaLow does the same zip and heat flawlessly, just like Squid.
Yeah,
and
also
the setup with
having
the
item 2. Right.
Yeah, they're both searching for item 1. Why? It's because Crash Zip and Metal Zip are really useful, and they save a lot of time. And, you know, Airman is a really tricky stage, so why not keep Air a little late, like MetaLow is doing?
Oh, Buster immune crabs, man.
Oof.
That could come back to bite him. We'll see. This last section is going to be rough. Meanwhile, MetaLow not getting such a great pattern from Airman as Squid did.
The Buster God does not care. Completely deleted the Airman.
The rando giveth and the rando taketh. Looks like Squidman finding an efficient use of that leaf shield to fend off those crawling crustaceans.
Okay, Squid seems to be seems to use his last E-tank. Wow.
Sky bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbleman was really susceptible. I was watching. MetaLow waited patiently to get this item 2 again. He was knocked back too. So he get a little bit of boost there compared to Squid, I think.
Now, it's kind of interesting that Squid picks metal here instead of wood, as we know he's got the items that he can good with zip. Well, minus Squidman. Squidman likes to have quick boomerang, as MetaLow doesn't necessarily care, as he can pretty much perform the pause on the top of the ladder, or excuse me, the buster shot on top of the ladder instead of quick boomerang to clip in the Goodwood zip. But yeah, I mean, interesting to see Squid going metal here, as he could be forfeiting a little bit of time not having item 1. But item 1 also either has to be locked here in metal or behind Crash. So we'll see if that ends up wasting time or not.
MetaLow finding a supercharged heat, which is super effective. Super.
And
so
very generous on the ammo consumption too.
Yeah, another randomized property is heat can be charging really fast, be instantly charged, or charge really slow. In this case, it's instantly charged, so it does infinitely more damage. And if the crabs are weak to it, they're gonna be deleted.
It's really interesting to see how just small choices in either player preference or routing or really can stack up to change how a game turns out. Because if you happen to get an item before somebody else, even though one player's skills and control over, Buster only skills might be superior, the time saved from a good choice in routing can counteract that.
So it seems that item 1 is locked somewhere, they both don't have it, and they both have to do Metal Man without the zips.
Yeah, item 1 actually will be locked here in Crash because.
Oh no! Speaking of time loss, Meta taking an uncharacteristic death.
Well, it's not a very costly death, but it's still something. Squid is pretty much ahead because Woodman is longer stage, and I don't know if Squid is gonna do the zip. Not sure if MetaLow is behind even with that dead though. He has done great so far, and it's traversed every stage really fast, apart from this death here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell unless you're on the exact last stage. We do know that item 1 is going to be locked here in Crash because MetaLow's already done Woodman stage. He does not have item 1, and Crash is going to be the last stage that we haven't seen the ending of. So yeah, so smart on Squid to actually go here, but yeah, like you said, it's going to be basically, can MetaLow get to the end of Metal and beat Metal and get into Crash before Squidman gets out of Crash? And that looks like what's happening now. So basically, they're pretty even.
Okay, yeah, I've seen on his menu he has quick boomerang, so he decides to do the zip. Maybe, just maybe, he's a little bit ahead. Doing both of them have to do Clash the usual way when you climb with item 2, and use item 3 as a ladder climb, like a little step ups here and there, just to not climb the ladder, because this is the slowest thing in Mega Man, climbing ladders. Nobody likes climbing ladders, especially when speedrunning.
Yeah, Squid has the E-Tank, so he actually chooses to skip the E-Tank here in Crash. One of the not costly E-Tanks to get either. I think it only costs about 3 seconds to grab that E-Tank.
Okay, this Heat is really fast, extremely fast. He's not weak. Squid is scared right now. I pretty much feel he's fishing. And it's gonna be really beneficial in refights too. Metal? Maybe it's metal. No, it's Crash.
That takes care of that.
Yeah, seems that boss AI this time has been really generous, but not the Seed himself. I don't want being locked as... well, not really bad, but uncomfortable for both of them.
Just a little trolly. Slightly trolly. That's like a Kappa.
Yeah, it's a Kappa. You want to go fast, and yeah.
Can we get some Kappas in chat, please?
Yeah. Apart from that, I think they're on the... No, I'm pretty sure MetaLow is ahead. Seeing both screens. If he doesn't slow down, he's ahead.
And we've also, but we'll see what the Wily stages have in store too.
Imagine how fast this guy is. Like, his technical skills are formidable. I think he proved that times and times again. Dying once and still being ahead. Imagine how good you are, actually. How fast can this guy adapt? And can he continue adapting like this through the whole series? Wow. I really want to see this.
Let's see how he tackles his menuing.
Wow, heat is also a weakness to heat.
Oh my.
And it's even faster. He finds it so fast as well.
It's going to be even more of a time save. And I know we're talking about, 30-ish minute runs and talking about a couple seconds difference, but that's what it can come down to between two of these racers.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, like Squid, I would say is on about a 17:30 pace to get out of the 8 robos, and that's really good. And MetaLow just got out sub 17, so that's pretty ridiculous.
Imagine being on the final and getting such a time. This guy is not holding anything back.
And in case you we heard the tail end of that high-pitched squelching sound, which means it's time for Charlie Boy and Prodigy's absolute favorite Mega Man 2 randomizer game, and that is where you guess the color and weakness of the Mecha Dragon, and you do so as descriptively as possible. So if you can get your guesses in chat, Charlie Boy, you have any thoughts on this grand final first Mecha Dragon?
Nope.
Well,
that's a no from Charlie Boy. Thank you so much for your participation. Prodigy.
To answer a question in chat, Trails, yeah, this is Bionic Commando. All the music is randomized, and Dragon should be, I don't know, not gonna be purple, I think. Blue Dragon, Crash Bomb. Blue Dragon, Crash Bomb.
I'm gonna say Fire Engine Red and Titanium White, and it's going to be weak to air.
I'll take LV Creed's Monochrome Dragon. Shout outs to Creed, who was having internet troubles. He was actually slotted to, him and Daggett were actually next in line to commentate this with XR Tech and Prodigy, but unfortunately both of those guys could not attend this time. So you got me. But yeah, I'll go yellow. Okay, I'm wrong. And how about
wow?
How about Eric?
I said it's not gonna be purple. Why, Prodigy? Why are you doing
look
this?
Look what happened.
Yeah. And it's Buster
weak. Holy crap! It's quick.
Okay.
Buster week. I think we have to mandatorily shout out Common in for that one, right? That's
it's in the contract.
Yeah, contract. Smiley face.
I mean, that is why I gave you my bank account and social security number information, right?
Oh,
right, Charlie?
that's what that number was. Okay. I'm gonna use it properly now.
Buster Week Dragon goes down. And yeah, MetaLow, Squidman, MetaLow about a half, not completely a half a stage ahead.
Oh, MetaLow did not. Oh, he's taken the quick opportunity now to find out what the wall weakness is. He is maxed out on E-tanks.
And wall weakness is Leaf, which is actually very good, because Leaf Shield has verticality, means he will clean every wall on the Boobeam fight extremely fast. I'm sure he likes it, and that safety E-tank was just to make sure he survives everything.
That's a swag tank.
Yeah, well, it's a slow down tank, but it's still it's still fine.
I still
ever close to the suicide jump.
He wanted it. He wanted it so badly.
Yeah, MetaLow's been 2 for 2 on suicide drops in this tournament. So.
But he's
This squid boomerang pattern is really bad, though.
Let's be careful as he's getting bodied by those toasters.
He can get bodied one more time, as I see, but still. Yeah, quick boomerang is one of those weapons that doesn't consume much ammo, so he's gonna be happy using that. I think Squid will search for that as well. He's a little behind, a couple of screens behind, I would guess around 40, 50 seconds, maybe a minute.
I mean, they're incredible paces, and it just goes to show how much skill that both of these players bring to the randomizer.
Wow. And one of my favorite songs on the Rando. This just sounds really good in Mega Man Classic rendition, 8-bit rendition actually.
Oh, nice intentional, better to hit the flyboy than the spike.
Yeah, this is a stage they get a breather, for sure. And yeah, Squid finds the boomerang as well. Oh, he's not gonna have, hopefully, any issues.
Knock on wood to get rid of the that commentator curse.
No, it's not a curse. I'm pretty sure he got this.
It's the commentator blessing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got this. Wow. MetaLow took his breather. Wily 3 is one of those straightforward stages that almost nothing is happening. On rare occasions it happens, but it's not Buster Week, the good Stozer, and nothing is working. Please find something.
Neither air nor boomerang, but metal is doing the trick.
Okay, jump bashing. This is fine. Emoji.
Squid making it across the sewage pits. And here in Wily 4, some of us call it the Great Equalizer, some of us call it the Great Educator. Doesn't matter, it's random. Those spiky pit rooms of death, Charlie Boy, you can correct me on what you like to call them.
Floor, just disappearing floor gaps. Floor gaps, they're random as well. Yeah, and yep, MetaLow executes the first zip pretty well. He's gonna go for the ceiling slide. I like to call this the ceiling slide. Yep. Almost good.
Meanwhile, Squid's taking his turn to fish around for a weakness.
Okay.
Fat fans in the spike screens of Doom.
Fat fans is not fun, but doable. Let's see the next spawn. That's really important.
Oh, and it's a slow stationary item
so
1.
Don't do this. Okay.
Oh.
They're not
one.
here. They decided to take a break. Okay, this guy.
Oh!
Why are you doing this? Why?
So scary.
He's playing with fire.
Unclutch my pearls. Hold on.
Oh, he wants the zip to the blue beam. A really good setup.
Yeah, this zip here is giving me nightmares. I overzipped to lose out of this tournament.
Yeah, the screen is infamous for doing nasty stuff.
Oh my
it's
goodness!
metal! Wow!
Metal.
This is gonna be extremely fast. Like, he doesn't even need the weakness. That's what I'm talking about. Verticality of the weapons.
Ridiculous.
It's like why stop in Wily 2? If you get the metal weakness, you've done wasted that time. MetaLow could be that much further ahead, or Squid could be that much closer to MetaLow if he wouldn't have stopped. But both of them stopped. You know, hey, it's all good. It's good sometimes. It helps you, and other times you get metal as a wall weakness or a boom beam weakness. Well,
Jesus.
Alright, refights.
Jesus, Badap, another God Gamer is here as well. Well, I'm here, hey. And MetaLow on refights. He's gonna use the metal strat? No, he's immune to metal. Leaf strat? No, he decides to continue with Buster and not lose any more time to fishing weaknesses. Meanwhile, Squid does...
Faithful?
Yeah, Old Faithful Buster. And Squid doesn't do the zip, doesn't save some time, but he may find metal. Yep, going straight into metal, which means he's gonna have closer, I guess closer to metal, but still slower.
Oh,
Boobing fight.
That really slow, or that really, yeah, it doesn't last long. You know what I'm trying to say. Item 1 is garbage in the seed.
Oh, it's not exactly garbage, it's just static. And yeah, static...
It disappears quick.
It's fine. However, I think Squid has E-tanks and everything. So using an E-tank and refights is actually faster than picking up the health. So you're gonna see that from the runners.
And yeah, MetaLow's got 5 down, 6 down as Squid makes his way into his second refight. So still doable, but Squid is a good number of Robot Masters behind.
A really nice heat kill, being closer to the teleport and killing him at the same time. It's the rare occasion. These Robot Masters can be really... Wow. Okay. Instant E-tank.
Woodman was not messing around. Alright.
Alright, machine.
Fair in the Wily machine. Oh, and it's Buster Week.
As always, it's Buster Week.
That 50% chance. It either is or it isn't.
Decides to refill
yep.
some ammo. So yeah, no alien zip unless you're some kind of walking task and you can do it with a stationary item. So the good old walking task, yeah. And yeah, the good old walk of the zipless players. And meanwhile, Squid is on his what Robot Master? 6th? Yep. 7th.
Well, I mean, Daggett is a self-aware AI, but he just hasn't been programmed with the task functionality yet.
Yeah,
I don't think we're exerting how quick MetaLow is going right now. He's at a 2850. Like, this could be a sub 29. Kind of crazy.
This is... Come on, dude. Come on, faster. No. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
2901. This is extremely fast for a rando race. It's like... Wow. GG's?
GG to MetaLow, who finishes with an official SRL time of 29 minutes and 2 seconds, which is an improvement on his PB by 16 seconds.
I think it's important to say improvement on his race PB, because he actually has like a 27 something in this game, which is
27
kind of ridiculous.
27-11. He has 27-11. And yeah, 29 on Rando, it's fine considering you have starting item 1. That means a lot of zips are missing, so it's fine.
Yeah, but 29 minutes and 2 seconds in a race, you can't. He might be shooting for the first tournament race 28. He this is his third tournament 29. He's the only one in the tournament who has done sub 30 in a race, and now he's got 3 of them. That's kind of crazy.
He's just too good at this Rando. Like I can compare it from last year. I was the only guy that I took seriously, like really seriously. I know this guy was extremely good at Booster only. When I did the final with him last year, I was extremely serious. Though I won, I think this guy is really good, extremely good at this game.
All right.
GG's to Squid as well.
GG Squid. All right. Official SRL time for Squid of 30 minutes and 45 seconds. Both blisteringly fast, but it's unreal how quick MetaLow got through that first seed.
Yeah, pretty insane, guys. Great race. Good way to start out, you know. MetaLow too fast. Squid's gonna have to do a little better. He said he was almost on PB pace. Not quite a PB for Squidman, but hey, I'll tell you what, 30 minutes and whatever seconds, that's really a good time in this game. Anything under like 32 minutes is really a good time in this game.
Yeah, everything 31-ish is fast, just fast, straightforward, fast.
Yeah, last year the threshold was like 35. Duckfist, the creator of the randomizer, shout outs to Duckfist, put some quality of life update, made an update, put some quality of life changes in the new patch, and yeah, that the instant teleport actually ends up saving you about 11 seconds a stage, which is kind of crazy. Which added all together, you know, that brings the 35 average of being called quote unquote really fast. Brought that down to about a 32. So pretty nuts.
So it's really faster.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? A part of this summary, that 1 minute and something was the difference. They're both really good, obviously. But what do you think about the second race? Will Squidman step up even more? And will MetaLow hold up? I know MetaLow has some mental issues with keeping up his play. Like, he can make a lot of mistakes because he's trying to go as fast as possible and not holding back. He can make a lot of mistakes. Will he hold? And will he continue? Or Squidman, with his consistency, will prevail? What do you think, Xartek?
Oh boy, put me on the spot.
Exactly.
You raised really good points, because Squid is consistent. I think Squid's less susceptible to getting tilted. And he's also a little bit more warmed up now after this first race. And with MetaLow, if things are going really well, he's going to continue to play really well. But I think he does get tilted a little bit more easily. So,
well, he's a classic speedrunner.
Yeah,
he's a classic speedrunner. When it goes bad, it really goes bad. Then you press that reset point and that reset button. And being in races, though, you have to be a little bit, I don't know, hold back a little bit. It's obvious you want to do everything, but hold back a little bit, you know. Keep these 6 stats a little bit down, tone them down a little bit, lose 3 seconds, but still be there, you know. What do you think, Charlie?
What do I think? Man, it's kind of hard to say, honestly, as both of these guys are really fast, and obviously I'm not there. I'm not in the finals. I wanted to be, I really did, but yeah, Squid caught me on an off day, I guess. Should we say that? Or no, just was the better man that day.
Exactly.
I was responsible for putting Squidman in the loser's side, but hey, that was early on in the tournament where I caught him with his pants down. This time he caught me with mine and took it all the way to the finals. Here he is, I'll tell you, and I couldn't even tell you what adjustments he needs, honestly, because I mean, man, I mean, he did really well. 30-45 is really good. MetaLow obviously 29-02. That's so silly, and yeah, I personally haven't gotten lucky enough to get a seed that plays nice with the way I play the game to get a sub 30. I've had a couple opportunities at it. I've gotten pretty close, but yeah. So in my opinion, I don't know if Squidman can tighten up just a bit and he gets that lucky roll he needs, he might be able to squeeze in that sub 30 or something. Yo, and that just blows my mind to think that, you know, MetaLow still got that 2902 and he took a death in metal that was like about a 10 or 15 second time waste, you know, like
and static item 1 and static item 1, that means no zips in Crash, no zips in Wily 1, and getting a 29 still. It's and a death, as you say, and a death. This is huge. This is huge. Well,
just taking a quick break as MetaLow should be back shortly.
Yeah, MetaLow takes a break after each race to keep his mental state. It's normal, I think.
And here he is. We got summoned. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Yeah, MetaLow is playing around. Meanwhile, until both of them are ready, so none of you gave me a straight answer. Who will win the next one? You're both beating around the bush. Really.
Oh, I didn't direct question of who's winning the next one.
Yeah, who will prevail?
In interest of balance, I'm gonna say Squidman's got this next one. That's what I'm gonna call. That's
XR?
my prediction.
I'm gonna go Squid.
You're gonna go Squid. Both of you are gonna go Squid. So do I have any choice then? In the interest of going 5 races, Squid. What I really think from what I saw last game, MetaLow. But I really want
Squid. So now you're
win.
beating around the bush.
No, I really want
a half answer.
No. I want to differentiate my will from what happened. Yeah, I want Squidman to win so we can be 1-on-1 tied. But MetaLow is really good, so I really don't know, you know.
Yeah, he's very, very good. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say one way or the other, you know, like I don't know. I don't want to say like Squidman's just hoping for MetaLow to make mistakes. I know Squidman is like a really high tier runner as well. Like Squidman can straight up beat MetaLow if MetaLow makes the decisions. I mean, obviously he's made the right decision last seed. He makes the right decisions a lot, but if he just so happens to make the wrong decisions and say routing and the way Squidman routes his race, I mean, Squidman could take it on that note. Meta, on the other hand, you know, we all know he's super fast. He made it last year to the finals. He's in the finals this year. What else can you say about the man? You know, he's ready to win. So.
Yeah, he wants the cup this time in France. I'm gonna deliver. I'm gonna deliver whatever it's going. The man that wins today will 100% is deserving to win. These guys